Wow. All right. Well, it has been a hot minute since I have looked out over these beautiful fields of mushrooms and the glittering dust and the pollen from everything that is in the air. But, well, we're finally back, my friends. Welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist, which has thus far proven to be such an interesting and fascinating story of one of our lives lived out here on the very first human exocolony. And we're still a little kid. I'm kind of shocked. Those of you who know what's been going on in my life know that there's actually been quite a bit happening. And I, in real life, have actually had to think quite a bit about going down different paths and the different options we make in life and the different life we want to build and create. And that gave me a lot of pause for thought. And I was really surprised at how much inspiration having little Solceria here gave me while I was going through those life choices, because we have been busy making memories here. Oh my gosh, and actually I wouldn't mind if we forgot, about giggling or our first words, because I think that we are now ready for, something a little bit more intense that can give us a bit more staying power. But here we are, back again. We've got ourselves at 12 years old. I do believe it was just our birthday. Hopefully we'll be growing into a proper teenager pretty soon. You're 12 years old and your bird-like eyes miss nothing. The natural world reveals its secrets to you and you're a tough kid. Oh, and we're really good friends with Cal. Look at that. That makes me very happy to see. Anemone is also one of our good friends. Well, good friend is kind of a strong word. Look, we know how to kick a ball into each other's faces, basically, and that's all that really matters. Oh, and Tammy. Yeah, Tammy. That is a little hard to know that she didn't make it. And it'll be very interesting to see as we continue making new decisions and we continue making new friends and we continue having all of the options of life unfold in front of us and having to make the choice about what kind of life we want to try to live, and the best choice we have with the knowledge we have available, what kind of outcome among the many different endings we are going to get. And I say all that just to kind of brush up and remind myself more than anything else about what it's like being here, but also to maybe speak out to some of you guys too. Like I said, I was shocked at how much I was thinking about our world here and our life as Solceria, even while I was going through some really difficult things in real life. Because it made me remember, even though everything was so hard to cope with, even though it felt like my heart was breaking, even though I felt like I could never do what I needed or wanted to, and I was so scared I couldn't become who I wanted to be, I remembered our adventures here. And I remembered that no matter what path we take, there are always choices that can shape us, and choices that can end up polishing the gems and the amazing treasure of tomorrow, basically. So all of that is probably really poetic and a lot more insightful than you would expect from, a cute little 12-year-old. Let's go ahead and get going. I can't quite remember what we were working on. I do think we were trying to unlock something special with biology, because I'm thinking if we maybe hit level 70, we might be able to get another really cool memory or ability or unlock a new area. But I also think after losing so many people to the monsters that break in all the time, either around the area or during, glow season, it would be nice to be a little bit tougher, especially if that toughness, just like a teensy bit more of it, could unlock something special for us. Oh wait, it did unlock something special for us, didn't it? Because now we can actually come over and, oh, whoa. Oh, we can sneak out through the drain pipe? I forgot we could do that. Oh my gosh. That would get our bravery and our perception up. How is our perception doing? I think we're gonna need to notice details, and we're gonna need to notice things. If the ability to find things and sneak past things, yeah, we need to be careful not to be too oblivious, because we're gonna want that skill. I would really like to have maybe some reasoning, or honestly some persuasion. Maybe a tiny bit more empathy. Reasoning would be great if we want to go ahead and try to understand the shimmer, which was the disease that was really affecting our dad. And, Geranium, he's an awesome dad with an amazing name that is definitely going to become one of our Sims 4 babies in the Green family's future. but I don't know if we're ready quite for that. And we could either do defense training, which would increase our combat and ironically our animals, maybe because like we're learning how to be defended by animals, or like to defend against animals, I should say. And that would improve our combat. We don't really have a lot of points in there. We could relax on the walls, which would relieve our stress and allow us to forget one memory. We could play sports ball. You know what? It's a new life. We've got to make some decisions about how to live it. Peace? Excuse me. Dies is scrolling through a novel on his hollow palm, completely checked out of the world around him. He startles when you tap his shoulders. Geez, Solceria, he grumbles, gesturing to close his novel. You catch a few lines about a dragon before the screen disappears. Dies flips up his collar and turns away. Can't you tell when someone is busy? Oh man. You know what? He's reading some fantasy books. I'm all about choosing your adventure. Let's do this. We're gonna sneak out the drain pipe. We're just gonna straight up jump for that. We already wish we were a little older. We wish we were a little more experienced. Let's do it. Ooh. Okay, I'm really not sure if we're supposed to be here, but obviously we're not supposed to be here. But I don't know if I care right now because this is awesome. Events in this area can be done in any order. They won't cause time to pass, but will increase your stress. Yes! You mean I could actually do things that don't make time pass? Oh, that's really cool. Return home via the Expedition's depot flag or the home button at the top left of the screen. Watch for collectible items you can bring back as gifts. Events respawn at the beginning of each year, and new collectibles have a chance to appear every season. You know what? Dice was onto something. Dice? Yeah, Dice was onto something. I want to be able to go ahead and explore around here. What's this? The colony outskirts? Whoa. What's this? Something? Oh, look, there's an egg. I really want to get to that egg, but okay, I can see the egg, so. Harvesting a mushwood? +1 for each gem on the other cards. Wow, look at these mushwood, like, forestry areas, basically. I'm totally not drooling over it and thinking about some amazing things that we could build up in some of our zoo crafting adventures in another universe. You leave the path and sneak through the strand of mush trees to one of the little sawmills dotting this area. It's a small but busy operation. 3 people feeding mush tree logs into some kind of machine, while the 4th one directs a 4-legged robot with a plasma saw mounted on the front. So, I could stay and watch what they're doing, or leave in disgust. No, I'm going to stay and watch what they're doing. I mean, it makes sense if we might be a little disgusted at the idea of, like, the mushwood being destroyed, but, like, we need to live. You stay out of sight and watch how they do it. When one tree crashes down, it's almost like the others are wincing. It's probably just your imagination, though. Oh wait, I take that back. Like, I said it was fine to cut down the mushwood trees if, you know, we needed them, but if it turns out that the mushwood trees actually happen to be somewhat sentient and are going to revolt against us, I don't need that smoke. So maybe we should learn how to just... I guess you can't live in the open air, though. Are there any minerals we could dig up and we could just, like, smelt some sort of metal to make our homes? They aren't planting new ones or... Oh no! That's what's going on? They aren't planting new ones or leaving any behind. You know the mushwood trees regrow every year, but can they still regrow when you cut down everything like this? Look, I know it's a new planet and we think that it's infinite, but didn't we learn anything from the lessons of Earth? They were earned through so much tragedy. Even the smaller trees and bushes are getting ground up for mulch with a big scary grinder that sounds like a roaring beast. The entire process makes you uneasy, but also proud of how industrious your colony is. Oh, did I get some combat from that? Oh, I got really stressed. But I thought time wasn't supposed to pass. A hefty egg. I do not want to get caught by... Yeah, I don't want to get caught by our like, what's her name? Actually, I'm kind of curious. What is her name again? It is not Utopia. There we go, the chief surveyor. I really don't want to get caught by her because I don't think that would end super well. But how stressed are we now? Did that gain 25 stress or just 15? If it's 15, I might be able to do it. Oh, did time pass over here in pollen season, or were we already on the edge of pollen season? You know what? I think my curiosity is just going to push me a little too far. A pond nearby has dammed up and washed out the path there. The path continues on the other side. So we could bravely jump over it with a bravery challenge, or we could turn back. Have you seen how brave we are? We're like baby brave. We're like still sleeping with the light on, which is totally fine. I'm not judging if like, you know, you sleep with the light on. Sometimes I get creeped out. But let's see. Like 5 out of 100? I mean, could I be somewhat... You know what? I think Solsyria, we would be feeling a little bit frustrated. Ever since we got on this planet, we have been trapped inside the colony, and being treated as a kid for so long had its perks when we were younger, but now? I wonder what would happen if we did a bravery challenge. What happens if you fail? Wait, could we die? Uh-oh. The path continues on the other side. Washed out a path here. How much has it washed out? I want to try it. Oh, it's the easy bravery challenge? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, look, and we have lots of stuff we've been collecting. I had no idea. Okay, so goal of 27. Oh boy. Okay, so round 2 we'll have that. 1 duplicate when drawn. +1 if card. Okay. +3 on third stage. So set neighbors to this value. So I think what we're gonna go ahead and do is hop by, writing essay. +1 to a card changes the suite to strength, and then +2 to a card. Oh, mushroom logs, you might save us. Medical roots allow us to draw a card. The Xeno eggs changes. Oh, and the crystal cluster allows us to like shuffle around our hand. That's amazing. The sun medallion, I think, is giving us a perk already. Yeah, this is the sun medallion's perk right here. You know, I think we need to start getting some new memories, because I don't think this is going as well as I was hoping. But let's just do our best here. All right, next round. Ooh, oh wait, I forgot they're not kept between the rounds. Oh geez, 1 extra card when drawn, distraction. Let's see, +3 on third stage. So I could go ahead. I could play sports ball right now. First words, giggling is not gonna help us at all. So I could do first words, then maybe this one, and then kept between rounds. Okay, 4 would be amazing. We definitely need that. We'll try to put it at the end. So you know what? Apparently we're basically yelling for probably our dad, probably like dad or mama. I for some reason I think that Geranium would be more likely to come when we were a child though, to like comfort us rather than, you know, our mom. So I feel like the first words would be like as we start pushing our way through the river. And you know how when you're scared you call out for like somebody who means so much to you? I call out for my darling. Let's see, don't want to use that one yet. So +1 extra card when drawn, that's distraction. Sets neighbors to this value. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use that then, because I want to use this one and this one. Oh, thank goodness. I think we're going to be able to make it. Yay! Okay, we are going to be able to make it. So I just need, oh wow, and like the push through stress would have been fine. Okay, so let's see, sets neighbors to this value, +3 on third stage. Did we even need to like fill everything out? There we go. 2. I mean, honestly. Okay, let's get rid of the playing sports ball is actually only good maybe for when you're a kid. -2 to neighboring social cards. So got it. Let's just have some fun. We'll organize mostly by colors, and then third stage, 5. Like, why not just blast this out? Just make it super powerful. Boom. I like the embarrassing lesson. That's pretty strong. I have no idea who that is. I suspect it might be us. Yay! All right. I'm hoping. Oh, we got 1 bravery. You bravely fall in and get wet. You flounder towards the other side, soaked but victorious. You're too worn out to continue. You have to go home now. But you know what? I don't know how I'm going to... You spent the month exploring, +2 bravery, +1 perception. Nice. And we're better friends with Dice now. Dice. Ugh, I'll get there eventually. Dice? Yeah, dice. Oh, what? It's already early dusk? Okay, it turns out when you run around and get into shenanigans, apparently you pass time a lot faster than you thought. What is this? What is this? There's some sort of interesting, like, new plant here. I am 1000% here for that. You carefully pick a yellow flower. Okay, what is that? +1 to a card, change the sweet to social. So that could have its uses. I could, however, give the yellow flower to someone as a gift. I have a feeling Cal might like it, maybe? Well, no, he actually really likes red Xeno eggs, which an enemy also enjoys, and I do happen to have some. Maybe it would be good to be friends with an enemy, but I haven't figured out what Dice likes yet. I'll get there, guys. Or a tangent now that I think about it. Mars I've been kind of ignoring a little bit, but I don't want to like punish her. I just want to be careful not to get dragged into whatever chaos she wants to get up into. So you know what? Maybe I hope nobody's been noticing us sneaking out, and I feel bad for not having been there for Cal, and clearly I need to get some rest because I'm super stressed. But let's come up and see how Cal's been doing. Cal is lying in the scrub grass at the edge of the garden, staring up at the sky. He blinks at you as your shadow passes over him. Hey, Solceria, he says, smiling around a stalk of grass between his teeth. You ever just take some time to appreciate this place? We've got sky and clouds and rain and wind. After growing up in the Strato, it seems pretty magical. That's true, it really would seem magical. We could say, I found something you might like. What are you working on? Radioactive plants! How am I not involved in working on radioactive plants? I need to get my biology up just a teensy bit more. Man, there's just so many directions that we could take life. Where is Dice, by the way? Oh, there he is. Let's go talk to him too. Alright. Dice almost completely ignores you in favor of playing a game on his holopad. Just one, he mutters, then cusses and stomps his feet as the game lets out a cheery whistle of defeat. Stupid game, Dice hisses. It looks like he's going to throw the game away if it literally wasn't attached to his hand. Alright, let's see if we can try to become friends with him. Medical roots? I think I've tried giving him crystal cluster and a mushroom log before, so let's try medical roots. Wow! Oh, what? Neat! So he does like those! Wow, Dice is uncharacteristically excited about the roots. They're so colorful. I've never seen roots like this before. What kind of plants are those from? Oh, so he likes plants too. Maybe he's just too shy to come and join us in like the botany area. Aw, that's nice. Also, can we actually give, I don't think we can give gifts to our dad. I forgot about the animals! I want to learn how to lasso a float, Cal, but I have a feeling that we might actually start doing a lot more exploring, since I think Solceria, losing so many people so early in their life and feeling so helpless, would definitely be feeling like they're being treated as a child and blocked off from doing a lot of the things that they want to do. So, Your dad is reading a book, an actual book, dog-eared pages and everything, in the shade of the greenhouses. He blinks up at you when your shadow falls over the pages. Oh hey, little gooseberry, he laughs. Do you need something? Alright, so dad's relaxing. And mom... You learned at a young age not to sneak up on your mom. She's jumpy and gets all kind of mean if someone surprises her. That's just how she's always been, and you've never questioned it. You always make sure to walk a little more heavy when she hasn't noticed you yet. Interesting. And she really would like us to like do some paperwork, but come on, like there's literally a giant mushroom forest out there. Alright, let's see if we get in trouble with Chief Surveyor Utopia. You step cautiously through the colony gates. Chief Surveyor Utopia stops you with a hand on your forehead. Whoa there, little scrap. They'll kill me if I let you out of the colony. Sorry, kiddo. You'll have to wait till you're old enough. I know it's hard. I really want to, like, leave. I really want to be able to visit. What about... Let's see. I feel like we may have gone towards the swamp? Boggy wilderness, home to dangerous animals, and hazardous weather conditions. Exploration in this area is only to be done with extreme caution. Okay, so maybe we don't want to go that direction. What about the plains? Is that where the... No. We've read all this before, but just to remind ourselves, the prosaic plains lie far to the north of the colony. where the higher elevation and natural tilt of the planet makes the Bromidic snow fall more regularly in every season. Though prone to sudden storm flurries, the plains are a relatively safe place to explore, filled with mostly herbivorous fauna. Xenofauna, there we go. So I remember the Valley of Vertigo, but what about the Westing Ridge? The Western Resting Ridge. This tongue-twisting region is the broken spine of the planet, home to both dizzying heights and abyssal lows. It's always hot and arid here, no matter the season. So this is not where the mushroom trees would have been growing then. Traversing those steep chasms is dangerous, and only to be done by those with sufficient glider training. However, there are some interesting ruins here to explore. Yeah, I'm still not... I kind of feel like our lessons back at the ship are dropping the ball in a big way, not talking about the fact that there's like ruins on this planet that indicate aliens. Like, are we just skipping over that? Because I'm pretty sure we should at least cover that in class. And the Valley of Vertigo. The Valley of Vertigo is a low-lying trench to the east that's dense with pollen-producing trees. Oh, maybe that's where we went. Because the trees tend to be mushrooms, right? There's a wide variety of edible food here, both plant and animal product, leading to some of the explorers calling this place the breadbasket of Rutumna. There are a number of animals here that geophonics would be interested in domesticating. Okay, see, like staring at that, knowing like the bestiary, like I could just totally see how we want to go ahead and get out of here. But we're super stressed, so yeah, I can't do anything except let's go ahead and relax on the walls and maybe talk about adventure and fantasy and the world that like lies beyond with Dees. But oh, I should check with everybody else first real quick. The sports ball goes sailing over your head. 4! An enemy giggles as she jogs up to you. That's what they used to say on Earth when a ball would go into the crowd. I like it. Alright, thank you, Anemone. And Tangent, maybe we can give her a gift. Don't, Tang says as soon as you open your mouth to speak. She holds up one scolding finger. I'm about to make a breakthrough. Don't interrupt me unless it's serious. Actually, weren't we supposed to bring something to her? Let's try giving her this yellow flower. I'm pretty sure she wanted us to bring something to help solve the shimmer. I suppose this might be of scientific interest, Tang says, analyzing the flower. She pulls the petal off and looks at it. Yes, I'll have to take a look at this under the microscope. Oh, there we go. You're more beautiful than any flower. What? Wow, so we really can start flirting. But, you know, ah, man. On the one hand, it would be really fun to try that, but on the other hand, I think we'll just say I hope you find it useful, because we're kind of stressed out right now. And if I recall, 2 is not the worst relationship, but I mean, we're 12 and we're stressed, so I think we're going to move on. She turns to walk away, then remembers herself. Thank you, she adds, almost as an afterthought. Alright. Alright, it's so much fun to watch everyone grow up, isn't it? Solsyria! Come over here, Mars demands. When you do, she slings her arm across your shoulders and raises the hollow palm to take a picture. Look cool, she instructs you. I need to take a selfie with someone every day or I'll lose my streak. She presses her cheek up against yours and purses her lips. The picture turns out okay. Mars slaps a filter on it and posts it to the colony message board. Alright, so Mars. We don't even know her birthday. We don't really know what she likes or dislikes. I feel a little guilty that I've been giving everybody else lots of stuff, so let's give her a crystal cluster. Hey! My guesses today were amazing! She holds the crystal up to the light and gazes into it. At the right angle, I can see my face in it. Beautiful. Yay! Okay, so did we like... Nope, didn't gain any friendship with her after all. Well, hope springs eternal, I suppose. But alright. After such a long season, or I guess this is the beginning of a new season, but after such a long time, let's go ahead and pop up and just relax. We're max stressed, we know that the darkness of glow season and all of its dangers are on the way, and we know we feel pretty helpless to do anything about it. But maybe the answers actually lie outside of the walls for once. So, most of the time you're alone up here, except for the occasional passing guard, but sometimes you're joined by Dice. He barely looks up at you as you plop down and kick your feet against the railing and over the edge. It looks like he's doodling on his holopad. You see all sorts of plants, mushrooms, little creatures with too many eyes or too many legs. He has a selection of plant samples at his side, like artist paintbrushes laid out on a towel. He must be quite the junior botanist. Whoa! That's so cool! So he's actually super into the botany aspect of everything. I wonder if he prefers the wild while Cal prefers like domesticating it all? Little creatures, so he's been like painting a lot of them. He's not drawing plants right now though. He's actually drawing a person and not anyone you recognize from the colony. They have long dark hair and a pointed face and are covered from neck to toe in floaty black robes. They look neat. You wonder if they're Dice's original character or something, like his super cool goth self-insert. Should I say that looks nice? I don't know if he would like it if we like acknowledged what he's doing, but I mean, we're actually pretty outgoing, so let's say something. Oh yes! Okay, I'm so glad we got it right. Dice smiles shyly, but doesn't look away from his drawing. Thanks, he mumbles. I'm not very good at drawing him yet. I would like to have a long pause here to say, him who, my friend? Okay, well, we're working on friendship, we feel great. Pretty sure we just got told that there's somebody, like, who's basically a gothic ghost wandering the mushroom fields here. But at least we can go ahead and forget a little bit of what it's like to be a child. Oh, and get ready for the 3rd annual festival. Oh boy, one of these years we're gonna get good at this. But alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. I have really missed our life here as Solceria and all of the questions that it really makes me ponder. If you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I hope you can give a little bit of extra thought to the choices that you have even when you feel cornered in the future too. Bye-bye.